So 4 months ago, I made a video about Daniel Larson and how he got arrested at the University of Colorado after someone told him he was doing an interview there for Deion Sanders. Yeah, fucking prime time.
I am supposed to be doing an interview all day today and helping out alongside Deion Sanders.
Fast forward to this past Saturday, February 3rd, and according to this very helpful Daniel Larson wiki page someone made, he was arrested again for evasion of justice after reportedly not showing up to court. And it says, unlike his previous arrest, where they just let him back into society, this time they're locking him up on a $20,000 bond. And if you know anything about Daniel Dirty D Larson, then you would know that that's basically giving him life. If you don't know who Daniel Larson is, then bust out the notepad, because I will be testing you. But back in 2020, when he made his TikTok account, people found out that he was easy to manipulate to the point where there was no turning back. Once you get a guy to show his fucking Drake missile on camera, the possibilities are endless. Hence the being arrested for thinking someone set up an interview between him and Deion Sanders. And that was all the way back in September of last year. Since then, here are the stats little Danny boy has piled up. He's gotten 18 months of probation, 48 hours of community service, has to attend anger management and mental health classes, was arrested 2 more times, one at King Soopers and the other at an airport. His dumbass pulled a fire alarm at an Olive Garden. He prevented an IHOP waitress from going home to her family.
So the restaurant, they're willing to let you go without paying as long as you don't come back to this location. Is that agreeable to you?
That's agreeable. Can I get like a paper that states that by chance? Or
He was kicked out of a hospital.
I wasn't sleeping in the lobby at all, and I told you I was waiting for.
I'm about to put you in handcuffs and take you to jail.
He was followed by a drone, which is hilarious when you have both POVs.
please stop filming me before I call the police.
And of course, like I said, on February 3rd, he was arrested and is being held on a $20,000 bond ski. And if you want to look at any of the footage from whatever I just listed off and more, all of it is on this wiki page, where they even have a status bar to update you on Daniel's current status, whereabouts, his health even. And you're probably wondering, how is someone able to get all this information, let alone keep up with a fucking homeless TikToker who between the months of February 2023 and May 2023 was in California, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, somehow making it to fucking Jersey, then New York, then what seems to be his destined resting place, Sweet Home, Colorado. Well, he apparently has a manager named Clark, who according to this website is an alcoholic college dropout, who after getting forcibly removed from his college due to his substance abuse became one of Daniel's many managers under the guise of being lawyers for the Vanderwall family, which is the family of a girl Daniel thinks he is going to marry. I'm not going to get any deeper into that because we have to stay focused. But Clark was apparently on the phone with Daniel while he was being arrested, which is how they found out. But before any of that though, it says that Daniel went live and claimed that the cops circled the block 3 times looking for him before saying he's going into lockdown, ending the live stream. Lockdown apparently meant sitting at the mall food court and eating Chinese food, because that is exactly where they found him.
Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's okay. Relax. Just remember arrest. You got a warrant for your arrest. Relax. Okay? Relax. Deep breath. Calm down. We're good.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. We're gonna figure out the warrant, okay?
Okay, more. Alright, so just relax. Everything's okay.
Now it also says here that Aurora PD received an email briefing them about Daniel along with his threats about shooting up a hospital and were told to immediately apprehend him when seen, which is something the cop is also talking about on the phone on his way to Daniel.
They put the bolo out saying that if he comes up here, or you see him, arrest him.
And unlike most body cam videos of people getting arrested, Daniel doesn't put up a fight and goes to the back of the car without struggle. And while everyone in the video seems to be calm as if this was going to be another catch and release, like I said, they want to make an example out of him. And these police that arrested him don't even know what his warrants are for. They just know that he's wanted for warrants in another county.
Okay.
Alright, take care of yourself,
brother. It's like a PR or.
I'm not too for sure.
Okay.
Just when you get down there, ask them all that stuff and they'll be able to tell you, okay?
Which, if you got to that point, you're basically fucked, because even he says he thought he wasn't breaking the rules solely because he wasn't in the county the warrant is out of. But when you accumulate a background that includes public outbursts, threats, disturbing the peace, trespassing, even pedophilia, there are only so many states that are going to be like, what's the worst that could happen? You know what I mean? Knowing that he was mere feet from a fucking NFL, God. It does say here that there have been numerous attempts to start a GoFundMe to help him raise the $20,000 to get him out, but I say fuck that noise and let him stay in jail. At least there, no one can get him into more trouble than he already is. It's amazing enough that it's been this long before something like this has even happened. Daniel is a plague on whatever state he steps foot in, and unfortunately for Colorado, he's chosen you guys as home. If for some reason those $20,000 are able to be raised and they do get him out, it's only a matter of time before someone like Clark gets him to do something else that puts him right back in. Hopefully though, whoever's in charge of going over his case looks at everything and see that he's not just some troubled homeless guy, but also someone who is a danger to everyone he comes across. At least that, or have him play out his fantasy like they did in Shutter Island, and if that still doesn't work, then just fucking lobotomize him like they did Leo's character. Until then, stop releasing this guy back into the public. He has shown and chosen to ignore help over people pretending to be fake celebrities and or people in power, and has gone to a point where no one is actually trying to help him anymore, and they're all just trying to make him do the stupidest thing they can think of. I think we are all finally witnessing the fall of Daniel Larson, which I know you could say the past 4 years have been the fall off, but he's been able to keep doing what he's doing over and over without any sign of slowing down. And if you look at the logs, what he did in just the month of December alone is enough to put him in jail. But still, it took a month after that for them to do anything, not even counting the 4 years prior to that where seemingly nothing happened. So if you go on the Daniel Larson wiki, this was updated today, but apparently this fucking dude Flexburger shared a phone conversation between Clark and Daniel while he was in the detention center. Again, Clark is this fucking guy, his manager. It says the call took place on February 6th, and here's part of it.
Yeah, I don't know why they put my bond so high.
I know, $20,000.
Stereo, yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna be here too long.
No, I mean, it would be max, is what I was looking into. I think 120 days.
A max 120 days is still a decent time, but...
I mean, yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. So the fans leaked my camera footage?
Yep, all of it.
From the jail?
Yeah, they put hands on you. Hard.
I also forgot to mention how much of a fucking dirtbag Clark is. He should be in jail for Daniel. Whatever the end result is, just know that this is the child you guys turned into a monster.